Hello, how are we doing? Sorry guys, just getting everything all set up. Wasn't planning on doing a little stream or anything today. Just doing a bit of editing in the studio for all the content that came out while I'm out of the country. I actually didn't know the AC Milan game was on this early. So I thought what I would do is watch it and then do some work. And then I thought, you know what? I'm just going to watch the second half. I'll pop the stream on. And if any of you want to join me, you can. I don't expect anyone to join us live. If you're watching this after we've been live, thank you very much. I want to say at the very beginning of the video, special mention to Nellis. I can't remember where we were chatting about this, but I was saying to him, Super Rare Tonali is going to assist Super Rare Rafa Leao this game week. It might have been in the podcast if you didn't catch that. So far, so rare podcast, check that out today. But it happened in the first half, and I was sitting watching it. It was one of Tonali's Pirlo passes over the back four. Rafa Leao in the back post takes it down, finishes clinically. It was lovely to see. And that's what made me think, oh, maybe I'll just stick the camera on and chat some gibberish. And if any of you come along, then some of you come along, whatever. I'm not going to stay here long. I'm also going to be ordering a pizza. And basically, once the pizza gets here, is probably when I'm going to shoot. So, yeah, hope you're having a good game week. I hope you have caught up with a lot of the content. I've been kind of everywhere today. It feels really weird, especially last night as well, having the stream with the Odyssey guys. I was not planning on doing anything today. I wasn't planning on releasing a video or anything. But I just kind of felt like it, to be honest. I just thought I'll turn the camera on. So this will be my last day in here. After tonight, this will be my last day in here until like I come back. So yeah, why not? Game week 248, guys. I should get the champagne. I've got a champagne bottle there my cousin brought me for the opening of Sorare TV Studios or whatever we're going to call it. So maybe I could do that. Game week 248. It's a big week ahead, guys. It's been massive for content as well. I'm actually sitting second now in the super rare division with this Tonali score, which is absolutely lovely. So 2 seconds. I need to clear this other page from when I had the guys in last night because I had to set up all sorts of extra pages and stuff that I don't need anymore. Attachments and stuff. You don't even need to know this. I'm just saying all this so that I'm not sitting in silence. Okay, play page is sorted, I think. No, not that. So yeah, let me know what you've been up to. We're on content and stuff. You've probably heard from me already. I'm not going to bore you. Just going to sit and watch the game. Things want to talk, cool. Things don't want to talk, cool. I'll just cut off after a while, but just thought I'd pop on and yeah. SRD, that should be up there. And then there we go, got the page up. Lovely jubbly. So I've watched most of the first half of AC Milan like on the phone and stuff, so I wasn't totally why is this not this thingy bob is annoying me. I can't edit this here. So bizarre. I'm just going to switch to this page now. We're here, and then I can do it from here. Sorted, right? So this might be a wee bit wonky on the screen when we're going live, guys. So sorry if it is, but it should be about there, something like that. So wait, lovely jubbly. Thanks for bearing with me there, guys. And then let's get SRD back up, and I'll show you the AC Milan game. So the first half is 1-0 to Milan. Like I said, Rafa Leao goal thanks to Sandrino Tonali assist. Now it's funny, right? Because Tonali, like I picked him up because of following him on index and all the kind of Pirlo like traits that he presented, you know, that long flowing hair, the Brescia kit, the free kicks, the assists, the goals, all that stuff. But since he's been at AC Milan, everyone tells me, and I kind of see it myself over this season, he's probably more of a Gattuso than a Pirlo. He's neither, of course, but the assist today is what shows you the Pirlo chat where it comes from. Absolutely lovely. Wait till you see the assist if you haven't caught it yet. And I think our boy, Sandro Tonali is the best performing player in the AC Milan team at this moment in time, which is absolutely lovely to see. You can probably see why I was so excited to pick him up. A bundle auction of his super rare actually is going off like the now, or maybe like half an hour ago or something. I forget when it went. Leao with his goal was good to see, and Romagnoli looks like he's doing okay. We want Tio Hernandez to hang on to that clean sheet because him and Sandrinho are both in two really big teams for me, and yeah, it's a good way to kick off the game week. I'm still confused as to why it's kicking off so early on a Friday, but I'm not complaining. Not complaining at all. If you are joining us live, I will still give out fist bumps, so if you want a fist bump on arrival, by all means, feel free to let it be known. We are at half time in the game. I maybe just going to knock about on here for a bit. If you're just joining us, and if you want to throw in the live chat, feel free. And yeah, I see I wasn't planning on streaming or doing anything tonight, but I was watching AC Milan anyway, and I thought, why not? Stick it on. And yeah, we'll see what happens. We'll go with the flow, guys. I'm trying my best to accommodate the camera angle and all that kind of stuff. I can, because again, I know it's my last night in here before I go away for the trip. I will reconfigure things when I come back so that this kind of thing for the watch along is a wee bit better visually for you guys. But for now, mic's here, camera's there, TV's there. I'm going to do my best to keep abreast of all, as they say. So yeah. Let me know what you've been up to. Did you catch any of our stuff? I was on the Penfez's channel earlier today. I was also on Sorare Data earlier today. Had the stream with the Sorare Odyssey guys. John's podcast, you are probably sick of this. It's the sound of me by now, but John's podcast this week, the Odyssey podcast will out tomorrow. So I'm probably not going to put any other content out this weekend. But I've still got the tunes on, so I better turn that off, in fact. But yeah. Tonali's looked really good. I'm glad the stats reflect that because he's been looking good all season and he has just needed a decisive to get him some sort of headway in the divisions. And I was really torn. I've seen this still earlier. I was really torn with what division to play my super rare midfielders. I thought Ivan Illich was my nailed on, like, to get this sort of score that Tonali's sitting on at the moment. But for Tonali to be on this for half time is incredible, of course. But he's still in a very valuable team. That U23 super rare team that I've played, I'm very excited about that because there's tier ones for the full podium. Now the podium, I've never hit the podium at this level, and no, I have, but not in like forever really. Game week 80 something it was, game week 79 I think it was. So one can dream. Tonali's getting it. I think there might be Captain Tonali, by the way. It might be Captain Tonali. All-star. Is it? Who did I? Oh no, Captain Rio. Hope that pays off. Oh, Mikey Baston, good to see you, my man. Fist bump to you. Tonali does a lot more defensive work than people probably give him credit for. Definitely on that, like, 18-year-old at Brescia stereotype, 1,000,000%. Mikey, I've been so surprised by how robust he is. He's very much, I don't know if you can hear the ice cream van. If you can, let me know. Here's the assist here, if you can see it at all. But yeah, lovely Pirlo pass. Look at that, man. Leao's nice and strong with the defender. Brings it down. Clinical finish, man. Brilliant. As soon as I seen that, I was like, Nellis! I told you! I knew it's happening. Boom. Jonathan Mott, fist bump. Good to see you, my man. Evening Quinny. First rare game week for me is an MLS returns. I think you mentioned that recently on a stream. Jonathan, absolutely buzzing for you, buddy. But look at that Sandrinho pass. Boom. On the back post. Too strong for his man. He's trying to dive to buy the foul, but Rafael Leao, what a guy. It's looking good, man. Udinese haven't been as abject as I thought they would have been based on their form. I've not seen much. Have I seen Udinese at all this year? I'm not sure. I was expecting them to be worse. They're not completely abject, you know. Delafeu still get that dribble. He still get that dribble from the old Footstock days. I've seen him beat like 3 guys twice at will. You know, like he can do it. He can still turn it on. So yeah, happy days for him. Got 2 tabs open the same. Let's get the AC Milan game back on. Is there any matches on the now for you? I know there's some Turkish matches on the go. We can have a look at that since it's half time. If any of you guys have anything running at the moment. But anything you want to throw into the live chat, guys, feel free. Otherwise, but yeah, I'm just kind of dossing about for a wee bit. Let me order my pizza. That's what's going to be the deadline for this stream finishing, I think, is when my food gets here. Yeah, I think I'll order a wee pizza. So I recorded a 3, it's going to end up being 3 episodes by the time I finish editing it, but I've recorded a session with Mark McBride, and we're going through the best U23 goalkeepers. This is from McBride. McBride Ace, the Scottish whale, the best U23 keepers on the platform. And some that aren't, you know, so hope you enjoyed that. That'll be going out as of like Monday. I'll have that scheduled to go up. Also as well, like last week, I recorded a very good session with Perez, with Techers, and with Josh, and it's just taken me forever to edit it. It's fully edited and pretty much ready to go. But with the amount of time I've been on recordings for the last 48 hours, thinking I just don't want you to get bored of listening to me, to be honest, guys. You can listen to me all weekend. There's enough of the stuff out there now. But I was going to release it over the weekend. I might save that to Monday as well, and just give you, or maybe I probably will still keep that over the weekend, in fact, because it was recorded the last week anyway, and I think to hold it off anymore. So anyway, that'll come out as of tomorrow. Me, Perez, and Techers. Again, it was a nice chat for a good while, and what I've done is I've just split it into like topics. There'll be 3 episodes. I've just tried to segment it a bit to give it a bit of a better flow, and because some of the videos I've been putting out some longer form stuff, and I was a wee bit disappointed. I'll just be straight with these guys. Me and Channy had a riot. We had a great time. I really enjoyed recording with him, and the video is like, I think it's like 40 minutes an hour. I don't think it's really that long, but the views are terrible on it, and I think that was a great chat. I thought way more people would have loved to listen to that in terms of, you know, the stuff me and Channy get stuck into, and I'm looking forward to catching up with Channy again when I come back from Spain. I think he's on away on a trip this weekend. He's away to Frankfurt Bayern. So anyway, so what I think I'll be doing with these longer sessions when I record is just dice them into wee bits for you, and then you can watch them at your leisure, and it's a wee bit easier to pick up where you left off, perhaps, or maybe you don't want to listen to the full thing, you just want to listen to maybe like me, Josh, and Techers talking about this one topic, or, you know, whatever it is. So I hope you enjoy that when it comes out. The Repent Fest thing today, I was meant to try and get a bit of a recording on the go myself for that, but it was a wee bit later than scheduled, and I underestimated how much work I had to redo in here to get the settings back up from the guys been in last night with the extra mic and the camera over there and all that fun stuff. Praying for a Mannion clean sheet surface. Fist bump, man, good to see you. Can I get a screwball, please? Nice clean band. Love it. Put the SR in gas D3. What SR? What, the Tonali? I think I picked a better team in gas D3. San Siro is great to go to if Milan sides are doing well. It's rocking, and if they're not, still rocking, but not in a good way. You got Longbuster? No, I actually so again, I've seen this to later, so I don't want to spoil too much of that stream, because I'm sure most of you will try and catch that at some point, because it's always a great show on a Friday. But I basically deleted 3 teams this game week, and I've just made the remaining teams infinitely stronger as a result. You know, it was that kind of situation where, like, was it Long or Bayazit, and then before the deadline, I think we knew that Long was going to be in because of COVID or something. But then it was like, I didn't really have a midfielder for Challenger, and then I didn't really have a striker for Champion Rare, and then I didn't really have, like, another bit here and another piece over there. So it made sense. Like, deleting 3 teams made all my teams stronger. It really did. And it might sound crazy, but it's like, and again, I know some of you guys are involved in business and whatever. I forget the exact term, but it's like cutting the bottom 10%. Some company does that. I forget who it is, but it's like, you know, cut the bottom 10% every year to improve quality, keep standards high, blah, blah, blah. So it's kind of like that. Like, I made the most amount of teams I could, and then I looked at what ended up being. I was like, what ones look crap? And I was like, well, that doesn't really have a striker. Delete. That doesn't have a midfielder. Delete. That one, the super rares are both terrible. Delete. You know, that's kind of what happened. And then, yeah, Challenger Rare Pro, and Champion Rare binned. And I've got like 3 or 4 spare goalkeepers this game week because of that, which is fine. But I feel that I've made better selections as a result, and I hope it pays off for me. Tonali is killing it in under 23 super rare for me, so buzzing for that. So yeah, Surface, were you meaning play Tonali in Global All-Star D3? Oh, you put your Mannion. Surface, that's my man. I love that super rare goalkeeper play. I love it. I think it's so underrated, and I've not really had the resources to really test it out or to really give it a try. I've done it a little bit with the Slavic, as you'll probably remember, but love that strategy. Absolutely love it. So I suspect you've got some really good outfield rares, and then, you know, by super rare in the goalkeeper, if you've got OP rares in outfield, it's a great strategy. I love that. I hope he gets the clean sheet fee, my man, and I hope Surface, you are exactly 0.1 points behind me on the leaderboard. That would be fantastic. If I'm 0.1 points ahead of you, Surface, I know I've done well. I've got Jonas Svensson playing for Adama. Oh, the Turkish mob. How are they getting on? Are they doing well? And yeah, so Longbuster, Horvath, Bayazit, and I don't think Trap made a team. Was it Trap? Or I forget, somebody else didn't make a team. Yeah, so coming out for the second half. was actually quite interesting to see Brahim Diaz start this game. And I was saying to Marco when we did the weekly calcio on the channel where we reviewed Serie A, how I always find with Milan when Brahim Diaz plays, if they need Kessie and subsequently now, as it turns out, Tonali to really facilitate him in there. In the last game they had Diaz and Benacer, and Benacer's he's alright. He just doesn't move the ball quick enough on a lot of occasions. So it's great seeing Kessie in there from the start, and that's the beauty of AC Milan. Now it's why I was so excited about the Tonali when they get knocked out of Europe, and the Tio really is. They're going to play their best team every week. They have not won the league in years. I forget how many it is. They're in pole position to do so in every measurable metric. So they're going to be going all in every game. The best team possible, win every match. That's the mantra now for Pioli and the boys. Manyan SR, Santos rare, De Bruyne rare, Tadic SR, Messi SR. Oh, that's filthy. That is filthy surface. Do you know, one of the game weeks with the Celtic, one of the midweeks, the Celtic players really come in big. I noticed Max HG. I might have said this to him last time we were speaking. I don't think I've actually seen him yet since then. But Max HG had like a really great team, and he had De Bruyne in midfield, and I didn't realise. Since I don't have De Bruyne, I kind of miss a bit of Man City in terms of like what they're up to and who they're playing, and the mid. I kind of miss. I lose touch with it on occasion. I mean, I seen he killed. I was like, man, I need a De Bruyne. I need a De Bruyne. But the price, man, the price. Mark Hodgson's fist bump, good to see you, my man, good evening. It's not going to be a long one, guys. I've still yet to order this pizza. But I'm going to order a pizza, and then when it arrives, that'll be kind of the end of the stream. We're going to catch most of the second half, I think, because pizza normally takes half an hour, 40 minutes, doesn't it? I'm also actually tempted to get a Chinese from down the road. There's a wee Chinese down the road from me. I might even just Google it. In the UK, I don't know about over anyone else's part of the world, but you quite often don't get Chinese restaurants on Just Eat because they don't want to pay all the card fees and the percentages all these people take off them. See, always in Glasgow anyway, you need to phone Chinese. They don't do Just Eat and everything. So yeah, I might phone the Chinese. That'll be interesting. Let's see. Where's the one next to me? Where's the one next to me? Boom. 5-star reviews, love it. Another wee cigarette. Hopefully he plays this week. Messi or De Bruyne. Yeah, and again, that's the problem with De Bruyne. Now, I was actually really interested in a De Bruyne Limited when they first came out, and I've waited for a few opportunities of quiet to arise and maybe try and go and pick him up. But his limited auctions have just never happened again since the very first time. And when he bangs in those big juicy green scores, like the limited prices have just totally... I wish I picked him up for a quarter of a coin when I was really close to it, maybe about 4 months ago. Because, yeah, like this kind of time here. Somebody paid an ETH a day ago, so that just jacks the Sorare data value. And it kind of anchors the price up the way. You know, I wish, back here, man, 5 months ago, I wish I was just like, yeah, just pick it up, man. Quarter of a coin and be done with it. It's bloody De Bruyne, you know what I mean? There's not that many of me, so auctions and ages. 2 pages worth of cards. Let's check the description page so we can see a full synopsis. But yeah, 16 limiteds, 40. He's actually got more rares than limited. You know, how is that possible? 5 supers. He's only got 3 times more limiteds than super rares. How mad is that? And he's got the unique. Of course, the unique is available. I'm actually really looking forward to all this restructuring of the auction system as well, i.e. more unique availability on auctions, different schedules, random distribution of when they come out and the time schedule of it all. I'm very much looking forward to it. I'm hoping it'll allow for some of these opportunities to get a card under the radar like it used to be a bit, you know, where people wouldn't stay up to 5 in the morning. Like the Kostic card I got the other night, guys, I don't know if I've spoke about it on my own content certainly, but I just feel it now, man. Like when I picked that up, I was like, wow, 1.3 ETH. Now I know the L5 is gash, right? But if you're playing this game, you know Philip Kostic, and if you know what works on this matrix, that's a killer for 1.3, an absolute killer. That's a false unique. That's what I thought. You guys know me for the false super rare, of course, but I thought this is the false unique for sure, man. This is a guy that can go into D2 and cause some bother for show. And I just think I'm looking for those opportunities. Guys, Goretzka! Leon Goretzka is back at the club. I finally done it. I paid kind of roundabout a fair price, I suppose. A wee bit more than what I wanted. But I just got to the point, guys, again, when I was looking at the De Bruyne Limiteds, the guys you really want, just buy them already and then forget about it and move on. It's a Quinny way. It's what I always do. And I felt $1 million since I done it. I went and brought Hakimi back in. I went and brought Goretzka back in. I've got both of them back in the club. I can feel spiritually complete. I then furnish them with another guy I put in that category in terms of my personal, like, if I could build a European fantasy football team, Frenkie de Jong. So good fun times are happening at FC Barcelona and buzzing for the game week itself. But yeah, so I'm hoping with this new auction pattern that we're going to get some different opportunities arise in the marketplace for Joe Blogs, i.e. me and you. So yeah, I'm maybe going to phone this Chinese, or yeah, I think I'll phone the Chinese. So yeah, guys, I hope you enjoy hanging out with me for a little bit. I hope it's entertaining for you. It's definitely entertaining for me when you guys interact with the live chat, so thank you very much if you do that. There is going to be, like, starting from March, guys, I'll tell you this in the stream, right? I just feel like, why not just tell you since you're here. So from March, which is Tuesday, I'm going to be doing, like, so I've not done a giveaway since January, and what I decided to do when I came into the studio, and I've kind of told most of you guys that are regulars this already, right? But what I decided to do was have, like, the kind of budget you would have to carry out this kind of operation. You need to obviously spend some money to make your channel better, which I've done with cameras and all that kind of stuff, but also, like, outreach, if you like. And what I've always wanted to do is just sort you guys out with stuff, basically pay my way back, you know, because you guys support the channel. And without you guys, like, this doesn't happen. None of this happens. You know, there's no illusions of grandeur here at all. So anyway, with that being said, the format is going to be changing now. This is not an original idea for me. As you guys know, I'm on YouTube all the time, and I took this inspiration from a channel called Everything Always. It's like a what do you call them? Like Scoops channel, you know, so they'll tell you who's been cast in the role for X-Men or all that kind of stuff. And he does it on his channel, and I've always been a big fan of it. And I thought if I was ever in a position to do real giveaways, then this is how I would do it. So that'll be starting on Tuesday. It's basically going to be a giveaway every month, and you know, it's really easy to enter. And basically, the way it works is the more times you help out the channel, and that means just watching it and leaving a like and leaving a comment. It's not even leaving a like; it's just leaving a comment. That's an entry. So if you watch, like, how many videos I make a month, like 30 or something? If you watch 30 videos, leave a comment on them all, you've got 30 entries into the things I'm giving away. So it's just about paying you guys back, the loyal ones that are here, supporting the channel and helping us grow. And because before all the giveaways I've done, I've been kind of centered around promotional stuff for a video that I want to do well, you know. Whereas this, it's just like, just help me any way you can, and I'll try and give it back to you somehow. You know, that's kind of the agenda here. So it just makes it easier. Because again, like, if you support the channel by watching one video, that's fantastic. You don't need to watch 30, you know. And then if that person gets pulled out of the hat and they win something, then, you know, brilliant. Not everyone's got all the time in the world to watch 30 videos a month or whatever. So all the support is valued. And I'm just kind of being candid with you here. I've made a nice wee flush advert that's getting synced into videos and stuff. It's only like 20 seconds, so don't worry. It's not going to kill you, but it's just to make sure everyone knows the rules and whatever. We've got a nice free kick here for AC Milan on the left. Theo Hernandez standing over it, acting like he's Beckham, swinging it in on the left foot. He does think he's Beckham. Good header from 25. Not. The defender, number 22, cut it out for him. And then that's a nasty tackle on the far side. It's not Sandrinho, which is good. But it's somebody with purple boots. That's all I can tell you so far. Marvin Ziegler is the culprit, formerly of Watford. And it was Olivier Giroud. Didn't look that bad. But it was at full pace. It's hard to tell. They didn't slow-mo it or anything. Not much. Guys, fist bumps to you all. I've not caught you all. I'm really sorry, but fist bumps to you all. Let me see. What have I to catch up on? Mark Hodgson, John Andrews. Hopefully he plays this week. I think I've caught that, sorry. Slow-mo, good to see my man. He seems to be healthy and locked in now. But you never know with Pep. No, you never do. You never ever do. Especially when the Champions League is going around. Because, you know, even though it's the unspoken truth, you know that's the agenda, that's the priority. It's the Champions League. So what crazy, wonderful ideas Pep comes up for rotation and game management around Champions League season, as it were, is a mystery to many. So you're right there, Surface, 1,000,000%. High five, good to see my man. Yes, we Jose. Go Udinese. No, we don't want Udinese to be scoring any goals. Yes, we Jose, I'm sorry. I've got Tonali and Surface has got a Manyan. I've also got my boy Tio here, so we definitely want clean sheets to be happening. Has the Procast pod been replaced? So the Procast, it's funny, right? I don't have a new episode to make for it yet. So as soon as I do, there'll be another episode. That's all I can tell you. I've not had any plans for it, and I will come back to it at some point. But again, because it's a Procast, I kind of set it up, and those first 15 episodes, I think if I'll go through my notes, I've maybe actually got a script or two for one or two more. I might even do when I'm on the road, killing time or whatever. We'll see what happens. But yeah, so it's just basically when I've got something to put out in audio, I'll do it, kind of thing. David Peters, fist bump, good to see you, my man. Funny chat, quick question while you're live. What's the deal with the two of the Gucci kits? No one really knows the full intricacies of it. We believe the license is imminent, and I think with the leaks we had before, when like they found like Neymar on the blockchain and whatever, I think because they're layer 2 now, and I'm kind of making this up through just reasoning in my head, right? I think because of this whole Starkware, Starknet, layer 2 stuff, that possibility isn't possible anymore, but the same process that they have to do for verification has somebody's tripped a wire and it's filtered through that Ideguchi was previously a Gamba Saka player, but this verification picture they need approved, or they've had approved, or it's a draft or whatever, has been stuck on the card, and then the card came out as a result meaning to be a Gamba card, but it's actually a Celtic card, is what I believe is the consensus on what we all have kind of extrapolated from it. Sorry if that's butchered, but that's as best as I can do to keep it succinct, David. Thank you. Sorry. Tempted to put an alarm on to watch FC Sol at 5 AM tomorrow. Well, Mark, that is great. I did not know that. Oh, it's tomorrow. Oh, crap. I was thinking if it was Sunday, because I'm flying Sunday at 7:30 AM. So on Sunday, I'll be up at that time, but not tomorrow. I'm happy to wake up to just notifications from Korea on this occasion. Ziegler and McKengo are off. Roberto Pereira, also formerly of Watford, is on. And Udogie is on. I think I said that right. Roberto Pereira. He looks like a player, doesn't he? Roberto Pereira. Yeah, I'm gonna have a CIG, and then I'm going to phone this Chinese. If I phone the Chinese down the road, they won't deliver. I'll need to go and collect it, and then I'll definitely need to leave these, and it'll be like in 20 minutes. And the game's, the second half's only just started. I think I'll leave the Chinese until... Let's finish the game together. Let's do that, guys. We'll finish the game together. Then I'll go get my Chinese, come back, finish up a bit of editing, pack my stuff to see myself out. Hey, Mikey Basson, sorry, Quinny. I'm the only fool on Sorare who has got a Udinese stack. It has literally never won me a card. Yes, wait, Jose, who is in this Udinese stack, if you don't mind me asking? I'm a big... Thanks to Laird, I'm actually quite sold on Deulofeu as a mid to low tier champion Euro option. So I can definitely get behind that. I think they had a defender that I liked that is transferred to Bologna. I want to say Bonifazi. He had some good stats. I might have made that. I'm pretty sure it's Bonifazi. He's got an Udinese card, but he's now at Bologna. And I think there was a little period where he was okay looking. Trying to think who would you have in this team. Actually, I'm a fan of Ken Sema. Has Ken Sema got a card? He's probably terrible in SO5. Ziegler, again, he's probably terrible in SO5. It would have worked when you had Rodrigo De Paul. I guess that's what it was built around De Paul. Shaka Boom. Do you know, I was going to make a video, Shaka Boom, right? Shaka Boom is asking, will I buy any Rangers players when the SPL comes? The answer is hell to the no, right? But what I was thinking was making a video, like, Rangers should really be thanking me. Like, they really should be, like, I'm the only person that could have jinxed that into being a Rangers win, that fixture, you know? I was so brazen. I've got the Haaland Limited. I was talking about how I was going to use it. I was talking about how, you know, it's going to be 10-0 and all that. I was just going for it. And I believed all that when I said it. And I tipped my hat to Rangers. They've done fantastic. But it never would have happened if I didn't jinx it. It really wouldn't. Let's be honest. We all know that. If I didn't say anything about that fixture, it would have probably been on aggregate 2-0 Dortmund and we would have forgotten about it. But because I came on jinxing the crap out of it, Celtic get knocked out off a Bodo, And Rangers beat fucking Borussia Dortmund. So I will accept all responsibility for that sequence of events through the jinxing, of course. So Rangers fans all over the world, you owe me Quinny 3001. Big. Yeah, DePaul leaving has killed it. Yeah, and now he never plays. Well, he did play for a while under, and Simeone definitely rates him, but I think I have noticed DePaul hasn't been playing recently. I never investigated if it was down to injury or anything, so I just haven't that invested in Atleti that way at the moment. But I know that Simeone highly rates him, and if he's not in the team at the moment, not down to fitness, I would suspect he's maybe trying to find him another avenue into the team, maybe get some other parts of the team in a slightly better condition, because as we know, they've got an abundance of attacking talent that just has not been clicking. So maybe it's a short-term sacrifice, get them clicking somehow, and then can we then alter it to get our DP back in? But I would think, or it's fitness related, and it makes common sense. But that's the train of thought I'd be going down. Silvestre, Rodrigo, Bacal, SR Wallace, Perea, Delafeu, SR. Yeah, Delafeu is I can imagine falling in love with him as a card because his results are good. He takes every fucking set piece. He beats everyone on the dribble. And you're just really at the mercy of a big score on the decisive, but he'll get good scores quite often from what I can see on the screen and on Sorare data. So on this free kick right now in front of us, we Delafeu's got a nice haircut. He's loving life in Italy. He's going to swing it in. Is that a good ball? Yes, it is. Wow, very good ball. No one attacking that. Oh, Manyan's lucky. Is that a goal kick? Who's he shouting at the defence? I recognise that guy from his cards. I don't know his name. Number 5? Who's number 5 for Udinese? I recognise his card. I recognise his face from his card. What Celtic players are you hoping to get when they eventually drop? I'm a Celtic supporter too, so I'm willing to spend all the ETH I have saved up. I'm the same. Slow-mo, I'm going to go hard. But I'm going to go hard on, like, I'm hopefully going to try and get a unique, to be honest with you guys. Maybe a super or two. And rares, like, I'll get everyone you can probably imagine. The great situation I'm in with Celtic is I've got all the forwards. Maybe I want an Hatate mid. Maybe, right? Probably. But don't need a Kyogo, don't need a Jota, don't need a Yakimakis, don't need a Maeda. So I can just focus on the ones that are not that exciting to talk about. Like, yeah, I'm probably going to get a Joe Hart, whatever, Tom Rogic and everything else. But the ones I'm really focusing on are the ones that just don't come around every day, and that's the supers and the unique. So I'm hoping, and again, I would settle with like a youth prospect unique if the market was very vibrant for high-end Celtic players. I would just accept that. Udinese are packing the box here. Junior Messiah, or Messias, I forget how you say his name, but he's just done, if he can, done great to get the ball to where he got it to, but if he could beat, I think it was Ziegler there, that'd have been an excellent, like, defensive recovery sequence from him. Where's wee Sandro? I've lost him. He's in the middle of the pitch. Love to get Sandro on our decisive, by the way, it'd be amazing. Big news, guys. I was sent a tweet today. Apparently, I've not verified it. Renato Sanchez is joining AC Milan in the summer, which means I have another accidental stack of Theo Hernandez, Sandro Tonali, who are both AC Milan cards when I bought them. I didn't buy them for a stack. And Renato Sanchez. So, guys, I might need a Mike Maignan. I might need a forward. Who's that buy? But imagine they bought Darwin Núñez and I've released Darwin from the club. Oh, I think Darwin or Jonathan David is the apex decision for them. And again, both cards I've had, you know, I've sold Joe David in December, right before the recent hot streak that they had, unfortunately. So I think if AC Milan are going to get a top end available European striker as Joe David or Darwin Núñez for the type of football they're playing, etc. I don't know if they're in the run for Adeyemi or not, as I'm saying that. I don't think they're a realistic destination for him in any case, to be honest. And I wouldn't see them going obscure, because I think the team needs, like, they do need, like, the Vlahovic type. They need the marquee signing, the striker piece that sets off the rest of this team that has been, like, really nurtured. A lot of these players have bought from throughout Serie A. Like, Kessie came from Atlanta. Benacer and Krunic both came from Empoli. Tonali came from Brescia. Brahim Diaz is on a 2-year loan from Real Madrid. Rafael Leao, they got as a free agent from Sporting Lisbon. The circumstances around that, as we know, or no, they didn't. He went as a free agent to Lille, and then they paid money to Lille for him. I beg your pardon. Romagnoli is a Serie A purchase. I forget who else is playing, but a lot of those types of players anyway. So I think they need that top end talent to come in to put the icing on the cake for them. Renato Sanchez feels like a replacement for Kessie, but he could be a replacement for Diaz. And if he's a replacement for Brahim Diaz in this team and they keep Kessie, wow, that could be mega. Kessie, Sanchez, and Tonali as a midfield three. That could be apex. That could be really good. Chase Nicolai, what up? Just finished the Trabzonspor game. Insane 95th minute penalty given away. What was the score? Chase Nicolai, let me know. Nawakweme scored 127 without experience points. Too bad it's capped. Oh, nightmare. So he finished on 100. Slovak inexplicably signs for Milan next season. It would definitely happen, wouldn't it? Or it would be Silvio Long or something. It'd be... Who would it be? Who in my gallery? Who's that goalkeeper? Van der Voort? No, well, they've got Manyan. Why would they get Van der Voort? Kosai Tani. They've got Manyan. They're not going to buy a goalkeeper. But I love the thought. I really need to set a timer. Yeah. Oh, Delafeu. Oh my god. You'll be really happy to hear, yes, mate, Jose, that will go down as an attempted assist, probably. Which I think is probably more valuable than a shot on target. I can't remember off the top of my head. The bounce totally took out Tio Hernandez, and we Delafeu read it perfectly. Takes it inside the box. He's got a really tight angle with the goalkeeper. XG is probably quite low in the position he'd taken up. And he's crossed the ball, and his man's Beto, who's now off, didn't make the run to get in front of the defender. Didn't anticipate that Delafeu was going to square it. Was assuming Delafeu was going to shoot, and the ball went to an AC Milan defender and was easily cleared. Rebic and Selemakers are about to come on. Giroud and Messias are coming off for Junior. So Rebic will be up as the centre striker, and Selemakers for Messias is like for like as far as I'm concerned at this point. Maybe Rebic replaces Messias and Selemakers plays deeper, because I know he can play fullback or whatever, but I don't think that's the case. I think Giroud for Rebic is the move. And I actually really like Rebic in that position, because when he was killing at Frankfurt, him, Luka Jovic and Sepp Haller, they were great, man. And since he's been AC Milan, I think he started off pretty well. I think he was decent on index. But since he's been on Sorare, they've not been up too much. But again, it's a player that I hold in high regard. Silvio Long got a 7.5. That means it was a clean sheet, I suppose. What a fool I am for not playing him, eh? Got a big Rory Delap throw coming in from Udinese on their right-hand side, and it is a peach of a throw. First man knocks it on into the centre of the box. Delafeu. Shot blocked. Oh, the ball's in the net. Oh, Udinese have equalised. Scrappy bit of danger. I don't know who's going to get credited with anything. Maybe offside. Yep, maybe offside. No? They're celebrating still? They were looking back there as if the ref blew the whistle. That everybody's still celebrating. That's a goal. Sorry to give you any false hope there. Udogie. Number 13, Udogie gets the final touch from the looks of it. He's taking all the plaudits at this stage. Big Rory Delap throw. Front post man flicks it on. Delafeu, there's a header that misses, and Delafeu, bicycle kick attempt. And then, what happens here? Roberto Pereira, bicycle kick. Romagnoli tries to clear. Manyan tries to save. And it's the bicycle kick, I think, from Roberto Pereira that is probably going to get credited with the goal. Bicycle kick. Oh, maybe an OG, by the way. So tough to call. We'll see what the notification comes through as. Maybe Udogie claims the final touch on it. So hard to tell. My gut's telling me it's an OG. That's what's going to get ruled as anyway. Delafeu. News coming out of Zenit that Ratiski's terminated his contract with them. Wow, we're going to go back to the Ukraine, of course, I'm sure. So that's a very sensitive situation. Guys, I don't like watch the news, by the way, like ever. Like I literally just watch football and love my family and my kids and hang out with my friends. I literally I don't pay the news. I let my missus tell me what the news is and what's going on. You know what I need to worry about, what rules I need to know have changed and updated and whatever. So I only really knew about this Russia stuff like 2 or 3 days ago as a murmur. And then, like, of course, yesterday when the Odyssey boys got here, it just kind of got to my attention maybe about an hour prior. So that's kind of the extent of what you're going to get from me on that. It looks like to be credited with Udogi. We're going to go with that. Udogi. That's how it's kind of spelled, I suppose. Udogi. Yeah, Udogi. What if he's got a Sorare card? Let's see the score. I know you guys can see it, but I've not got that screen in front of me. So it's 1 each now. And Udogi has a card. Has the goal on Sorare data as well. Assist maybe looks to be Roberto Pereira. He's getting an assist for that bicycle kick that was off target. Oh, I got to love it. Pablo Mari in defence. Oh, the guy who I recognise as Arslan. I'm pretty sure he used to play for Besiktas. And after I was talking to McBride, and he said, "Oh, Besiktas don't have cards," and I totally missed. They were still waiting for Besiktas to get onboarded. And then I seen this guy in a black and white strip on auctions, and I was like, "Oh, there's a Besiktas player." And I went and clicked on him. I was like, "Yeah, Arslan. I remember him, Besiktas." And I was like, "Oh, it's not Besiktas. It's Udinese." Fool me. Oh, what's going on here? Isaac's Success is taking a blow to the mouth or something. Make all the jokes you want. I'm out of here. Enjoy the game. Take care. Mikey boy. Life is more enjoyable when focused on football and ignore. Yeah, it's a mildly irresponsible thing to actively promote. Like, don't listen to the news. That's not what I'm saying. But like, I let my wife do that. My wife can help me filter that stuff out, and I just need to know what's actually changing and happening. That's my logic behind it anyway. Delegate. I delegate my news consumption. That's what I do. And then my other big pal that I talk about is saying he's good for keeping me up to speed with current events as they're unfolding when it's relevant to conversation. Yeah. See, I'm going to have a cigarette for ages. I'm not bothered. So I'm going to bother. Hopefully we can get something else out of Sandro. I know Nellis has got a really good team of that Leal going out this week. So, I think I've seen a wee limp on Leal there. I know Leal's not good for 90, but he's got his decisive. Kind of what you need from that kind of guy, really, isn't it? 2 decisives are better than 1, of course. I don't think Besiktas is going to commit to Sorare. Oh, okay, interesting. What makes you say that, Chase Nikolai? Please let me know. Just maybe a hunch. I'm happy to hear it all. Happy to hear it all. Oh, it was free too. Wow, Longbuster got a 7.5. Must have been saving. Not mad. Let's check my results. Let's see. Long 37. On SofaScore, he got 7.5. So yeah, it's obviously the loss of the clean sheets, the real killer because he's a goalkeeper. But hey ho, Kramaric. Oh, he's playing. He's captain from Unlimiteds. He's playing tonight. Nice. Anything else going on? There's Longbuster there. So I did put Long into a Challenger team. It turns out Challenger Limited, and I'm experimenting with the double defense play here. I don't really do it at FC Barcelona, and it's kind of anti FC Barcelona football, if I'm honest with you. But I thought, why not? Let's give it a shot. I backed Rio. I'm kind of playing Rio regardless of the position of his card. And then Diarra is playing because he's a defender, so it's a bit of a weird one. Anything else going on? No, just my big boy Tonali here. Just lost a couple of points since half time, which is frustrating. So I want him. It'll be the clean sheet loss, I suppose. Yeah, goals conceded -2 points. Lost a clean sheet, wherever that is. And let's see the general. Is he on for a double or anything? No, he's not quite caught any double triples or anything like that yet. 1 contest. Big chance created, 1. Attempted assist, 1. 4 penalty area entries, which gets him 2 points. And he also has his assist in the bank. So I think, including multiplier, around that 100-point mark that he's sitting on the now is probably quite safe on the points he has, as long as he doesn't start like kicking the crap out of people and getting booked or whatever. That's really good play from Tonali. And that's just sort of like, again, I was chatting about the Penfez about this earlier on, but like if you look at Tonali's graph before, that'll be the highest score he's had in ages. And when you buy a guy like that, I'm buying him because I think he's a quality footballer, and I can then rely on this odd game. He gets his 1 in 5 assists for that ratio, or 1 in 6, or whatever it would be, or 1 in 3 goals if it's a striker. And it's great to see it paying off tonight. I just hope the rest of the team that's around him, Efra Alvarez plays, Rio Hatate's up front, so that'll do good. Harvard Bellis is in the defence, that'll do good enough. Hassel and goals, that should do well. So tier 1's on that full podium. Sandrinho came into the club with big expectations, and at the highest level, he's performing, man. We've got to take that. Great start to the game week on a Friday night, and I'm doing it live, hanging out with you guys. What could be better? Just need to find the old dash check. Give me a sec. AC Milan. Theo Hernandez is taking a fair amount of set pieces tonight. Him and Tonali have been over every corner, playing it short. One plays it short, the other one whips it, depending on what side of the pitch it is. And then all these free kicks, both of them are sanding over it again. Theo took the last one on this side of the pitch, so it feels like left side of set pieces. Theo definitely has a claim to. Yeah, Tonali with the dummy. Theo with the Beckham delivery. Same guy going for the header again, number 20 odd, whatever it was. Might be Tomori. Again, he just was beat to it by the defending man. Deulofeu on the break. I think it's Isaac's success through the middle. Big number 7. Deulofeu finds him. 1-on-1 with Theo. Theo Hernandez. Theo. Recovery run. Beats a man. Successful pass. While getting fouled. Referee waves play on. Theo. Oh my God. What a terrible pass from, I think that was Rebic. Theo caught in no man's land. 1-on-1. Guy gets the shot away. Solid save. Inside the box from Manyan. What a collection of points that is just accrued. I can see at the moment Teo's on a 38 and Manyan's on a 43. Let's see what that little sequence does, right? Because that was some good stuff there in terms of recovery, running and claiming the ball back. Maybe winning a duel happened in there as well. Always fun to watch this, and it's good to have this screen upside it as well. If you're watching along with me, I hope you're enjoying it. If my commentary's shite, tough. Doing my best. But yeah, let's wait and see when that updates. I don't know how long it will take. Yes, wait, Jose, thanks for popping in, my man. Cubate NFT gaming, I need good forward for 250. Cubate, I need more information on that. Sorry, pal. Mark Hodgson, Hassel got the nod for you this week. Finally got me in a U23 keeper. Yeah, I think he's played all pre-season and there's not be... Oh, Tonali! Oh, set up for a shot there. He's back on the ball again. Can we get another assist? Oh, great delivery, man. Just nobody there. Oh, Tonali, he's feeling that double decisive tonight. Teo's got the ball. Let's see if these points updated yet. So Manyan's up to 46. From that shot inside the box. I'm sure Theo, I don't think his points have really changed, have they? 42? I think they were about that anyway. Interesting. That was an amazing recovery run by Theo. That was a dangerous breakaway. Oh, what a ball. Leal done the keeper with the chip. Oh, too much, man. Great ball into this box from Brahim Diaz, and then Rafael Leal was meant to like flick the ball over the keeper and then tuck it in on the other side. But 2 defenders recovered in line with him, and then he had an aerial challenge to win the ball, and it didn't pan out for him. That might go down as a big chance miss, by the way. Rafael Leal card holders. Sorry, wrong page. Nice. So yeah, I'm a wee bit bemused that Theo didn't just get like 8 points or something. So yeah, we're seeing the replay of it now. So what was it? Rebic. Oh yeah, terrible pass from Rebic, man. Or number 12, whoever number 12 is. It looks like Rebic with the gloves and the blue boots. Is that the wee Arslan? No, it's wee Roberto Pereira, by the way, coming in the box. Looking good, man. Looking dangerous. I think Roberto Pereira in Delaware could be a fun little attack stack, by the way. Yes, wait, Jose, I know you've left, but, you know, if you have a DePaul in there as well, back, you know, I can see why you went there. Oh my god, the goalkeepers get mad braid dreadlock things for Udinese. Tio, again, man, he thinks he's Beckham. You're not shooting from there, are you? Tonali's over it as well. So Tio and Tonali. It looks like I've got the monopoly on AC set pieces between these two, which is nice. I can't wait till it's Tonali on the set pieces. Wonder if Renato will take some. Tonali lays Tio off for a wonder shot from a million yards. It's trickled through for 13, who I think is Romagnoli. He's taken a shot. The goalkeeper saved it. He's asking for a corner, but I think he's saying offside. I think the linesman's saying offside, which it really shouldn't be, because it didn't come off an AC Milan player as a pass. It was a defensive player trying to clear it and scuffed it. Should be a corner. Should be a save inside the box for the goalkeeper and a shot on target for the defender. The referee and the linesman, but the goalkeeper, oh, I think that shot hit him in the goalies. He's down. The keeper's in pain. He's like, oh, it got me in the nuts, man. He's having a laugh about it. He's like, yeah, my butts. My balls, man. Oh, I love it. We break and play, guys. Suffering succotash. Mm. Line up an auction there, lads. I never went for it. Chat out of it. Habib Diallo super rare. 0.43 goes to Messi the GOAT. Close to outbidding it. It went a wee bit high. I kind of was hoping for under 0.4, to be honest with you. Such a sore one, so I was looking forward to that all day. Another super striker would have been handy. But I keep thinking that, but I've got Nemeka due to come back. And aye. All fun and games, guys. I'm trying to make sure I'm as well equipped as possible for this period, because as you know, like, this game week's super important to me, but this whole period is super important to me. I just feel like the club's built to do well at this kind of time, and I feel like I'll be letting myself down if isn't his name Destiny? Udoge has his limited once upon a time looks a prospect linked to Juve. Nice. Interesting to know, David Peters. Chasing a client. I don't think they got the rights to the entire league, and I feel like they would have been here by now. Yeah, fair enough. Chasing a client. Tonali knocking the ball around, controlling the game, loving life with his wee assist. He knows he's done well today. Messi Barcelona stroking the ball about. What a controller B Sandro is, by the way. This Leao standing the man up. Oh, smuggled through Leao again. Oh, just nipped off his toes by number 50, which is Rodrigo Bacau. Sounds like a Brazilian. It's the wee thing above the A. Bacau. Rafa Leao's had a few chances. I wonder if he's got BCMs for all these chances. He's not got any BCMs? I don't wish it upon him, but I do find it surprising. Tonali's back up to an 80-odd score with those passes he's been making, which is cool. AC Milan need the win today. Drop points last week to Salernitana, who are bottom of the table, drawn 2-2. Drawing one each Udinese in the San Siro is just not on the agenda. for AC Milan. AC Milan on the break here. Rebic. Oh, the referee blows for a foul on Arslan. The boy I was talking about earlier. Kessie is the one that's getting reprimanded, it looks like. Kessie's been mused. Like, why? Why? Loving it. Scott Marshall, happy Friday evening. Oh, just poured myself a rum and now settling down to watch my man Uner style. Hopefully get a clean sheet. Scott Marshall, hope he does the business for you, my man. Come on, Tonali, don't lose possession. Who's it in defence? It is Tomori, isn't it? Yeah. It was actually good to see. Actually, I was listening to Channy Sports. Channy's got Tomori, and he was talking about like Tomori profiling him, etc. And he was talking about he has picked up a couple of goals early on in his AC Milan career. He did start off on loan. I think it's permanent now. And seeing tonight, he's been the one they've been targeting from like every cross. He's been like that close to getting on the end of it. And again, like, that guy, you only need him to get on the end of those things like 4 times a season if you plan for it properly. You know, for example, if he does it more, fantastic, of course. But even if he gets better at connecting, because then it's a shot on target inside the box, and for a defender, that's big points that not a lot of defenders pick up. But it's very deliberate from AC Milan. They're looking for Tomori from set pieces, I can tell you that, based on the evidence of tonight and maybe the last 2 times. Last time. Oh, I'm tired, man. Delamakers has looked amazing, by the way. Very lively. So Delafue's looked in this match. Selemakers is kind of like the same, but quicker. He's also much younger. But that nimble feet, right foot, left foot. You know, take a couple of touches, get by a few people. Maldini's coming on. Daniele Maldini on. Brahim Diaz off. What's Diaz finished on? Brahim him up for a while. 44. Yeah, it's just so decisive, reliant. Tonali's up to an 86, man. Fucking fantastic. Tonali's on all the set pieces now. Looks like. Oh, nice big cross. Romagnoli connects. Hope that's a big chance created. Or an attempted assist or something. Tonali is racking those points up tonight. Sandrinho! Man, they need a goal. They need to push. They need another goal. Alfred Gomez is in the starting lineup. I've got laughing faces from Mark McBride. Muric 73. Oh, he's indestructible, man. But yeah, Gomez starts, which is, you know, I wasn't really in question, but it's just a relief when you get those big hitters actually just confirmed to start. Oh, Tonali's taking a kick to the ankle. Come on, big man. Come on. Be real, Gattuso. Be Reno. What would he do? He'd get on his feet, son. Get on your feet. Take the knock. Yeah, he's on the free kick as well. The Pirlo in him, maybe he's like a hybrid Pirlo Gattuso. Well, that good bit of fight about him, you know, he's got a bit of muscle, he's no shy to put his body about, keep himself on the ball. John McGinn style, but with not as quite big a bum. Here we go, Sandro Tonali. Oh, lovely ball, by the way. Again, same kind of spot. Looks like he's aiming for Leao on that occasion, but again, no one just meets it first to attack it. These crosses would be great for, I don't know if Giroud's still on the pitch, but certainly I would think Giroud would be loving that type of service. And Zlatan, of course, who's not on the pitch. Maldini, I've not seen anything from him yet. I'm actually really eager. If he looks decent, I'll be buying him because I'm a Maldini super fan. Like, love Paolo Maldini, love everything that family stands for. Like, one club, captain the country, win World Cups, you know, European Championships, all the caper, European Cups, a lot. So I love it. So I'd happily buy a Daniele Maldini if he is like a first team looking player. But part of the problem with a Daniele Maldini is it the name? Is that the Klinsmann situation? Is it just he's living on previous past glories of family members sort of thing? Not I'm saying Klinsmann's doing that, but you know, he's not a starter. And you would only really buy him because his name's Klinsmann. On Sorare I'm talking. Looks like Kessie and Theo Hernandez have got themselves out of a bit of a jam. Kessie's trying to carry the ball left to right. He's just trying to play it too quick. He's caught the right back out of position, and Udinese are now counter-attacking down the left, 2-on-2. Big man crosses the ball for Deulofeu. Doesn't beat Sandro Tonali. Effective clearance, that has to be. Up to 88.8 points already. Lovely, man. I just signed up and got my Ida, Jota, and a Tati rare, hoping for a big game against Hibs. Mr. Avocado, fist bump to you, my man. What a great set of guys you've got there. And welcome to the club, because I have them all also. Scott Marshall, do you have a favourite card in your gallery? That kind of changes a lot, to be honest with you. At this precise moment in time, it's Sandro Tonali, but in about half an hour it'll be Alfred Gomez. I'd probably say my apex favourite. Who is my absolute favourite? I think the one I'm as emotionally tied to holding on to for as long as possible is in this squad somewhere. Probably the Van der Vaart, because that's OG 1 of 100, first print, first issue. The Camavinga and the Cherokee as well. Those 3 cards are probably the ones I'm like, Quinny, you need to keep these things for as long as possible. That's, you know, so if that's the angle what you would deem as the favourite, it's going to be one of those 3, depending on who can actually play an SO5 for me, which, you know, all 3 of them vary in utility. And in terms of favourite, in terms of actually playing them, maybe it's a Celtic card, because Celtic's just so much fun. Hard to say. And I love my words. Now that Sani... Oh, no, okay. And if we're talking about SO5, like, so rare, guys I've fallen in love with since playing so rare, it would probably have to be Depay, because he is the #1... He's the most decorated player in club history. He's my biggest reward basher. Now, over the time I've had Depay, he's been injured a bunch. He transferred from Lyon to Barca. There's been, you know, international games. He's done really well for me. But Eo Tanaka, who's not played in SO5 for me for like a year, there's only like 2 rewards behind him, maybe 3, which is incredible in itself. But I think in SO5 terms, who's been like the biggest, who's the best SO5 player for FC Barcelona? And I can't really go too far away from Depay. Maybe Van Dijk would have been in this conversation if I still had him. But yeah, hard one to answer, mate. I hope that kind of answers. But Mr. Avocado, I'm really excited to hear who you put around those guys, because you will now need a goalkeeper, a defender, and midfielder. Who scored for Udinese? I think it's been accredited to Udogie. And it looks like Pereira's got the assist, but I think it was by all rights. I think if it went down as an OG, there's not going to be many complaints, to be honest with you. How Pereira gets the assist for it is laughable, to be honest with you. But if it was my player, I would be buzzing for it. Arslan's been substituted off. He's actually the best performing player, you know, non-decisive wise, in the Udinese team with 50.4. I think I was looking at this guy. I told you the story already about Besiktas and whatever, but I think it was like a high-powered card for him. Maybe he's had a unique up for sale or a super rare, because I've only been looking at Champ Euro guys in the top scarcities. Yeah, he's got a super rare that's fucking... Look how cheap that is, man. Like, he's only scored 50 tonight, right? He's 30. He's not getting any younger, but like, this guy can facilitate a move from like being a capable rare player to being like, can I figure it out in champion? 0.156, man, that's decent. It's obviously his age. He's not a great guy. Look at his full thing, of course. Like, I'm not saying this guy's an amazing buy. He's caught the eye tonight. He's been very busy. His score reflects how busy he's been. And maybe he goes back to Turkey or something. Do we have any Turkey scores? No, I don't think so. So yeah, he's looked okay tonight. And the super rares fucking bollocks cheap. And again, you're not going to get major scores out of him, but with that multiplier, you know, circa 30%, what we're talking about, like an extra, you would definitely go over 60 points tonight, wouldn't you? You know, so kind of base camp for this type. Oh, Jesus. Still 1 each. 4 minutes to go. Udinese are moving the whole team up the pitch. Goalkeeper long ball into the foray. And it is number 7 again with Frank Kessie. He's bought a foul off of Kessie, very cheap from Kessie. But again, he has to fight for the ball there, so it's a no-win situation. Udinese now have a free kick in the AC Milan's half. They're going to force AC Milan to pack the box to really get deep. AC Milan are going to need to struggle to balancing that. Hold a high line, but don't give them space either side. You know, it's a really tricky position, this. It's an absolute... Wow. If I was a coach of the manager of Udinese, I'd be raging at that opportunity lost. They've tried to knock it into the corner for a 2-on-2 to try and keep the ball and waste time, and they went out for a throw-in. AC Milan can't get the throw-in anywhere near the halfway line, but Udinese have reclaimed possession. The ball's moved from right to left. It's out on the left-hand side now. AC Milan have shaped up well, and they're making it difficult for Udinese. It's one-on-ones everywhere. Tonali's a wee bit slower. He could have got a toe on that ball there. Deulofeu, edge of the box, takes the shot, deflection. Manyan, diving save. Ball out for a corner. And who was that, number 13? 13, yep. Who made the nice run to then play to Deulofeu. Udinese with the corner. We're at just approaching 93 minutes. There's meant to be another 2 minutes added on. They're wasting time. They're looking to play short and kill it. Yeah, they are. They're happy with this point. Udinese are buzzing that they're getting a point in the San Siro with the form they've been on. AC Milan, of course, are not having any of it. Oh, it's a corner to Udinese again. There's calamity going on in the pitch. The referee's losing control of the game. Let's see if we can get try to keep the yards back from the AC guys. Yep, try to kill time, waste time. Is that Kessie? He's just went in there like blowing the China shop and gave them another. Oh, he's got a throw in for his own team somehow. I don't know how he's managed to come out with that outcome. It looks like he just clumsied through everything and knocked it out himself. Again, he's tried to throw it for the halfway line. Number 8 for Udinese heads it back into the mixer. Number 8 for Udinese keeps it in the mixer when AC Milan trying to clear. Number 30 is beating the ball. He's just tried to hit it into the stands. Rodrigo Bacal to waste time for the goalkeeper to reclaim the ball and get it back into play and get it moving. This looks at Sandro Tonali or Romagnoli. One of them's picked it up from the goalkeeper. Manyan is now more advanced than the centre back, and he plays a long diag. Very good. Oh, unfortunately, whoever that was for Milan, number 27, was beaten in the air. I think that was Daniele Maldini. And again, they're trying to hit the ball up into the mixer. This is old school British football right now. Rafa Leao, who's got 3 men pinning them in. It goes out for an AC Milan. Oh no, an Udinese throw. That's criminal. And Leao gets booked for the complaint, so he'll be losing a couple of points off of that 69.9 as soon as that booking comes into effect. So let's see it again. Leao's rolling the ball. Yep. He buys a throw in. The boy toes it out. AC Milan will be raging. And Leao is now booked as a result. Oh my god, Tonali is on 98? What just happened? Oh my god. Sandrinho. Tio, what a recovery. Muscles the guy off the ball expertly. And then the referee blows for full time. Wow. Tonali, guys, look at that. The last 2 minutes there, he changed from 88 up to 98. And I've really got no idea what the hell done that. What could make a massive... Has he got a triple-triple or something? Yeah, he got a triple-double. So that must have activated somehow. That'd have got 6 of those points. I wonder where the rest of them came from. I suppose if it's tackles, maybe he's won another tackle. That's another 3 points. So 6, that'd be 9. And then maybe there's some other small stat. Yeah, like possession 1 or something. Dual 1. It's added into that. That's lovely, by the way. Wow, 122.5 points. My first player to... Guys, this game week was all about party time for me. And my first player to run in one of my biggest priority teams is almost came in with 198.4 for Sandro Tonali. Fucking yeehaw yaldi. So we're looking forward to tomorrow evening, Hassel playing in goals. Tomorrow afternoon, Taylor Harwood Bellis, and then so Sunday night Galaxy and Sunday afternoon Celtic. So this is like a weekend team now. We've got 2 guys on Saturday, 2 guys on Sunday. The full podium is tier 1. I'm sitting in 5th now, and only 1 card has went, and there's only 8% of the field ran. But I'm early optimistic. If Efra, Rio can get decisives, and then the guys at the back can get around this 50+ mark, man, I've got to be in the hunt. 100 from a super rare mid, under 23s. This early in the game week, pressure is on the leaderboard. And again, yeah, yeehaw. Sandrino Tonali. Got to love it, man. Let me see. I have Common Paul Lopez, Jota as a midfielder, and Coletta Carr. So my two. So you've got a Jota midfielder? I didn't know Jota had midfielders. I'm guessing you're talking about limiteds, of course, but no way there's a Jota midfield card. No way there's a Jota midfield card. Is there only like one or something? You've got a Jota midfield card. I have Common Paul Lopez. Jota is a midfielder. Is that different Jota? Is there different positions on this tab? No, it's not. Oh, I know the oldest season there definitely wasn't any. There might be a mix in here somewhere. I'm actually intrigued to find this out because if there is a midfielder one, I might be interested in buying a midfielder limited Jota. I hope you haven't sent me on a wild goose chase here, because it feels like it. This is not getting any mids from this season. I don't think last season either got any mids. You've definitely known about that by now. Oh, come on, try and deselect this filter. Also love how you don't typically stack, despite the fact so many people think it's the way it goes. It's just fucking boring, man. Like, accidental stacks. Like, I'm all about that. And I have bought a Seattle limited stack, right? That's a little tiny bit different, but I think if it is the meta for a lot of people, right? But for me, if that was my meta, I'd be bored, man. Like, watching one or two teams is fine, and I get that. You've got to have, and again, the contradiction to that is I would also advise you need to your gallery shouldn't require more maintenance than you can afford time, if that makes sense. So if you don't have the time to maintain a gallery that spans 10 divisions, 3 regions, and 40 clubs, then you know, there's a lot to be said for time management as well. I can't deselect these filters. Sorry, this is let me try it again. There we go. So these are all forwards as well, I think, aren't they? Yeah. Wow. Last season he get fuck all cards, really, isn't he? It's basically the same picture as this season one. No, it's not. And I'm so confident he's not got any from the first season. The card I've got, I'm pretty sure none of them are mids. I've got a feeling you sent me on a wild goose chase here to look for a Jota midfield card that doesn't exist. I'm going to look, but because if there's only one, I'm buying it off you. Maybe. But no, there's none. You're tripping, man. You're tripping. Or am I tripping? Tripping beat. Oh, yeah. Right, okay, guys. The game's done. I do need to get fed. I do need to finish up a bit of editing. I've had great fun tonight, guys. Thanks a lot for joining me for the AC Milan game. I hope you've had some sort of fun. Yeah. Cool, guys. Have a great game week. And someday, sorry, will there be another watch long stream? This will be the last watch long stream until I come back from Spain, unless we do some sort of live thing when we're away, which who knows. I was wrong. I thought he was a midfielder. Well, Mr. Avocado, you can thank me for catching you and saving you the preparation to think you've got a midfielder. You get to go to the game week and then you're like, oh crap, I don't have a midfielder. So I'm glad I could catch you there, my man. You guys in the live chat have saved me a bunch, so anytime I can save any of you, always makes me smile, always makes me happy. But yeah, guys, have a great game week. I don't think you will see me live. Yeah, I don't think you will see me live until I come back. Maybe, we'll see what happens. I actually have a Vatican midfielder. I feel, Mr. Avocado, you've set me up twice here. I think you've deliberately sent me to look away for a Jota midfielder card, knowing that you're going to hit me with the punchline of, oh yeah, I've got Vatican. Good luck to you, Mark. Thanks a lot, man. I appreciate it. The objective for FC Barcelona this game week, that's the name of my club, is a rainbow. We want a limited reward, a rare reward, and a super rare reward. That is the objective this game week. Rainbow. That's what we're all about, baby. If we can pull in 3 prizes of 3 colours and 3 different divisions, objective hit. FC Barcelona will be happy, and we can proceed into this period seeking more success and more trophies. I hope you will continue to enjoy me for the ride, guys. Don't forget, there's going to be a massive March giveaways. We're going to have massive giveaways monthly now. It's going to start off in March. All the details will come to you Monday and Tuesday. And any and all support to the channel is now going to be rewarded for as long as this is the way we run, you know. So I hope you enjoy that. I hope you can take a part in it, and I can't wait to see who wins them all. I hope you like the prizes as well, by the way. Let me know. One of them might need to get swapped out. We'll talk about that later, probably. Chinese Sports, fist bump, good to see Milan's just about to wrap up. I hate Milan's defence. It was so unlucky for the goal that he's conceded, mate, because it was like, I assume you watched the game, but it was just calamity in the box, and yeah. Sore one. Mannion played so well. I don't know what points he finished up on, but for no clean sheet, I don't think it was actually that bad. It was quite decent on AA. Let me go find Tonali, who brought in 8. It says 88 here. I better update this. It better actually be 98. Yes, it is good. I was thinking I'm going to look like a tit. 98.4 from Sandro Tonali. Just needed that assist to get him over the hump, you know. 56 from Mannion with no clean sheet, man. Channy, like, I know it's sore, right, but that's still okay. You'll still get round that, man. Tamori unlucky. Romagnoli. How did he get so many? I think he got maybe... No, he didn't. Wow. I was going to say maybe he got in the end of some of these crosses. Interceptions were huge. 12 points for 4 of them. Wow. What else did he pick up big points for? Winning 2 tackles and a triple-double. Fair enough. Our boy Tamori, did they have any handicaps? So, a couple of fouls. That's not major. Goal conceded, nothing major. Lost possession. Jewel lost. That's quite harsh. I think I wouldn't have said that. No, guessing the stat guys have said he has, you know. Penalty area entries is unlucky because if he gets on 2 more of those crosses, that's something. And then if he does get on 2 more of those crosses, you've potentially got the shot on target. And you don't want the big chance missed, of course. But yeah, you only have Tamori. Sorry. Mate, the way Milan gave up on attacking just invited so much pressure, scared to attack at home versus Udinese. Yeah, actually, I didn't, because I'm kind of multitasking, Channy, I do, yeah, 1-0 up, and yeah, the pressure did kind of come off. They were just leaving it to little Leao and Rebic and Selemakers when they come on to like get them up the pitch. You're quite right there, buddy. Great observation. I forgot because I remember putting Jota in a team. Oh, okay, fair enough. Yes, the extra spot Mr. Avocado takes a wee bit of getting used to. And Channy only has Tamori. But yeah, I feel that. There's Venezia scoring a goal against Genoa in the last game week. But yeah, guys, I'm away to get some food and do some editing. Hope you enjoyed the watch along. I hope you have a great game week, guys. I've actually recorded like 2 videos that are not going to go out, but like I had great fun building my teams. The midweek, I won a Romeo Kyoto Limited from my Seattle stack, which was cool. And yeah, just team builder stuff and whatever, blah blah blah. Big series with Mark McBride coming out with goalkeepers as of next week. A 3-episode series as well with me, Professor Techers, Perez, and Josh Forth talking about competitions and markets and all the fun stuff. And yeah, me and McBride, me and the lads. And was there anything else I've got? I've got other videos scripted up that I can make on the road that will also be uploaded when I'm out and about and stuff. Don't forget, guys, like, subscribe, share, retweet, all that good stuff. Stay out of trouble, and I will catch you all on the next one. Take care. Bye-bye.